Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play of Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. My name is the FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we continue on with the second case, the magical turnabout. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. If you want to check it out, you'll have to ask a magician. Well, Trucy's at the detention center, so she can't help us. I guess we'll have to look for somebody else from the show. Okay, and I better get back to my own investigation. See you around. Bye, Emma. It's too bad about the Understage area, but at least we learned a few things. Yeah, like one of your greatest fears. I wasn't talking about that. I meant how all the behind the stuff, all the seed stuff is set up. Let's see. We find out that there are 2 winches backstage. Mr. Hat was rigged to the first winch. And the dragon set piece was attached to the other one. And both of them were used during the show. Right after the body was discovered, the dragon set piece fell to the stage. And in the chaos that ensued, the culprit could have switched the rubber sword with the real one. So it looks like the best way to prove Trucy's innocence is to identify the real killer. What a complete no to miss. It's all great, just great. That right, kid, is bush league small potatoes. Half-grown has been. There's somebody on the stage. I wonder who it is or what they're doing. Maybe we should go talk to them. Excuse me, are you connected to the show? You two got a couple more headaches for me to handle. Got my hands full as it is. Hey, I remember this guy. Yeah, I was outside. Hey, you there. What the heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me, for crying out loud. Oh, Mr. Retinz. There was an accident during the show. An accident? Oh, great. Just great. That's all I need right now. You have any idea how much money was sinking into this program? It's that man who was going off at the south in front of the theater. I ain't never seen you guys before. Had a guess. Say you're not production staff. What's that I spy with my little eye? An attorney's badge? Well, how do you do? I didn't know you fine folks were liars. Roger Retinz, Take2 TV producer. This is his business card. Yeah, he's the one who runs the show. It's my business card, if you would. I'm charmed to make your acquaintance, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. So you're from the TV station, I take it? Sharp as a tack, you are. I'm the producer of this TV special. It's all my idea, by the way. I'm Apollo Justice, Trucy Wright's defense attorney. Trucy Wrights? I'm sorry, but if someone did this to me in real life, I would be just a tad bit peeved. Because that is so disrespectful. When you had that much money you can use as a fan? Come on, dude. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? How about you open up with that tidbit next time, champ? Okay. What happened to the schmoozy Magoo bit? Me? Well, I'm Roger Retinz. Hold applause, no autographs, kids. I'm on the clock. Apollo, this guy looks really familiar, but I can't quite... Really, kid? Well then, try this song for size. Hang loose, baby! Hang loose, baby. The gasp! Apollo! It's the Retinz Raja from Take-Two TV. He's huge, like crazy huge. Like a really famous producer. Really? I've never heard of him. Seriously, man? What kind of cave did you crawl out of? Roger Retinz. Ratings Raja. Tighten the TV screen. And what's that? Still not ringing a bell? Man, you ain't seen my hit Saturday night talk show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central? No, I can't say that I have. Man, you're like blowing my mind, kid. You even know what a TV is? I mean, come on, say it with me. Television. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident? Nah. What kind of comeback is that, man? Grow some backbone, kid. I basically lobbed that one at you. Now hit me with your best bob. Viewers will love that. Come on, you gotta sell it. Sell what? Say something funny for the nice people at home. Go on, hit me with your best shot. My best shot? Rolling here. Hurry up before they change the channel. Chop chop. Okay, here goes. To talk to the hand. Kabow! What the heck was that dance? Man, what an idiot. Kapow? Really? And why are you putting automatically, like when caught? I don't know, it just seemed like the thing to do. What an idiot. Apollo. Ew. That right there is going into cringe reel for sure. I think we can all agree. That was a mistake. Ugh, if I choked any harder, I need the Heimlich maneuver. Why, I blame myself, really. I should know better. And waste a good film on a nobody like you. So, want an exclusive or what? Absolutely. Roger Retinz. Today's magic show was being broadcast live on TV, wasn't it? And you were the producer, right? That's right. Rise Magic Star versus Old School Grammary. And it was gonna be wild. We were gonna have viewers vote for their favorite magician during the show. And the loser would have had a really embarrassing prank done to them. It was gold. Tell you. Guaranteed ratings, man. I don't know. It sounds kind of tacky if you ask me. Well, I'm telling you, man. My viewers eat this stuff up with a spoon. Spoon, trust me, man. All we gotta do is serve it up nice and hot. It's a feast for the eyes. More like junk food for the brain. But that little brat, she had to go and ruin everything with that accident of hers. Man, you have any idea how many times they dragged me over here to prepare for today? He must know the theater pretty well if he came by that often. Oh, that gives me an idea. How about these? Mad mindscape of a magical murderess. Closest comrades, come clean. Man, I knew a guy who did this. What was that, case with the reporter? How we just randomly go off with news headlines. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Man, tell me, has Trucy always shown signs of, being unhinged? When could you tell me she was about ready to snap? Give me the lowdown. This guy's crazy for the boozing, Apollo. Well, as long as you don't get caught on camera. truth be told, and I'm not surprised about the way things turned out, magicians are pretty much the dregs of society. Am I right? What's that supposed to mean? Incident. What were you doing at the time of the incident? Man, I was shooting a show in the station studio. Hey, Devant, we had a whole bunch of girls in bikinis wrestle each other for the camera. Ooh la la la. So, you didn't see the accidents that actually happened? Man, that's right. Imagine all of these beautiful girls in bikinis running around. You think I was watching this stupid button magic show? I mean, that's why I was shocked when I first got here. Shocked, I tell you. So he didn't hear about the accident until he arrived, huh? Well, I'm guessing what you really want to know is whether or not one of those girls came over to me. Whether or not I have an alibi, am I right? My staff at the TV studio, they can vouch for me. Why not go there and ask them yourself? I could give them my card, they'll let you in. So you have an alibi, huh? Well, that's good to know. Sleazy dirtbag. Magicians. Magicians are all a bunch of good for nothings, if you ask me. Con artists and thieves is what they are. They trick people and they take their money. Well, actually, that's not very untrue. Magicians do con people, and they do take the money after tricking them. That's the whole point of being a magician. Although they do it legally. You pay for the service to be tricked. But then again, isn't that the same as movies? Movie magic that tricks you all the time into thinking that you're in a world when you're not. So, the way you put it seems, a little bit too condescending, if you ask me. Coming from you, that's rich. Pal? Hey, we got a pal! Shout out to our number one detective, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yep, that's right. Detective. Where is he? I wonder. We need him back in this game. It was great. Thanks, pal. You're welcome, buddy. Magic tricks aren't the same as con jobs, Oh, that's right. The people watching never feel like they've been cheated. People watching it, what do you mean? You always feel like you've been lied to. That's the whole point of a good magic trick. The fact that you're mystified that somehow they fooled you and you don't know how it's done. Lawyers, they spout hypocritical nonsense. Big surprise there. Lol. And post. Did he just say post about us in real time? These Grandmaries are all criminals. And it's in the blood. Trucy, right? Well, she ain't no different. That girl is no good. She may look all sweet and all innocent, but she's a stone-cold killer. That halo that you see is being held up by her horns. Don't you dare talk about Trucy like that. You don't know the first thing about her. You won't find a sweeter, harder-working girl anywhere, period. She's got the will pulled over your eyes, see? What in the world are you talking about? You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt, expose that dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Grandmarie magicians ain't all a bunch of low lives. Does he have a grudge against Trucy, or maybe against all our troop Grandmarie? TV is a window to the truth. It's not like that magic stuff, or the streetwise charlatans that perform it. It's a shame. Crying shame, tell you. What was supposed to be a fun, light-hearted program turned into this sorry affair. I'll have to sell it to news outlets all over the world if I'm gonna make my money back. Trucy, right? Make a debut, alright? But not as a dish, as a criminal. What? What's my duty? Report it? Can't let a tragedy like this happen again now, can I? Even if she gets off somehow, I'll make sure that she never walks the streets again. What a dirtbag. Won't let that happen. Won't let you do that to her. We are going to prove her innocence in court. Listen to you acting all high and mighty. And you're just another money grubber. I know how you liars do things. Stop at nothing to win. I beg your pardon? If you win your trials, and you get them fat stacks, right? Is money really all you care about? Pot, kettle, pot. I mean, no, that's not even true, because that's not all we care about. That's all you care about, you sleazebag. What's with him, Apollo? Why won't he listen? Because he's a sleazebag? But enough about you. I'm all about going out to Trucy now. Well, I will stop till she's behind bars. That's how we in the media dish out justice. Before you even get to court, my expose is gonna take you down. Not if I have anything to say about it. Well, gotta get back to the station. Hang loose, baby! I hate that guy. Looks like the prosecution won't be our only opponent this time. But no way are we gonna let that guy have his way either. Well, that's right. Okay, we're done with this stage, so let's go somewhere else. I still wish we could check out that back understage passage. What else can we investigate right now? Turn the notebook, okay? Sure, why not? Seems like a good idea. Providing she's here. She's not. We need to find the bunny. So, we're not gonna be able to go here, so maybe we can find the bunny somewhere. April 27th, Penrose Theater. Dressing room. About all that's left to do is check out that understage passage. We'll have to get one of the staff members to unlock the door. Someone just came into the dressing room. Oh, it's you people again. You came back. Huh? I saw you, you know. Oh, it's you. The bunny assistant from the show, right? What? Oh, yes, that's right. My name is Bonny the Fame. Bonny the Fam. Bonny of Fame? Bonny the Famous? I don't know of any other way Fam could be other than fame. I just remember her talking to us earlier. Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know? I wonder if she'll make it across today. And what do you mean by that exactly? Hey. Oh, nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me. She said some pretty strange things then. I saw you take it. You took something from our dressing room. Oh, Bonny, that teleportation trick you did was amazing. Fantastic. What? Oh, thank you. But what you did? So stealing it, and what other kinds of magic can you do? Me? Oh, well, how about this? Aww. Okay, that's adorable. Would have been better if it was a penguin, but, you know, so adorable. Splendido! Athena, I think Bonny is trying to say something to us. Yeah, I know, and that's the point. Dude, stop. She is. Thank you, Mr. Thief. Thief? I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take things from my dressing room. Huh? So it's true what they say. Thieves really do return to the scene of the crime, don't they? Thieves? I thought it was just arsonists in real life. Well, I guess that means she really saw us, huh? I bet this looks pretty bad. If you return what you stole right now, I won't call the police. Oh boy. You got it all wrong. We were Trucy's lawyers. We're Trucy's lawyers. We are. Yes, we are currently Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring this notebook to her. To Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm so sorry I called you thieves. If you really thought we were the thieves, why are you still doing magic tricks for us? I can't help it. When everyone asks, I just can't bring myself to refuse. Does that mean she's a real people person or that she aims to please a little too hard? In that case, could you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick? Well, I don't know if I should. Alright, I kind of like her, even though she's probably the murderer. But still, I like her. It had to have been probably a magician that did it, right? That makes the most sense to me. And if this guy is dead, supposedly, I'm still thinking there's a world where he might not have actually died. Like, we don't have an autopsy report, do we? Could he have faked his own death? I don't know. But I just think that it's probably a magician that did it. Because you would have had to have known the trick, you would have had to have known about the sword, you would have had to replace the sword. So Bonny to me seems like the most likely suspect right now. If I keep up the pressure, she might just tell us. I've been dying to know. Leave the poor girl alone. Are you investigating the case? Yes, that's right. I'm Trucy's biggest fan. I just love her to bits. I'd do anything to help her. We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we ask you a few questions? Bonny. You're a magician, right, Bonny? That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick right here. Ta-da! Wait, huh? Hello? Mr. Bonny? Looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now. Or that she messed up. You said you are a big fan of Trucy's, right? Oh, yes. I look up to her more than anyone else in the whole world. What about her makes you respect her so much? She's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, but she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face. In spite of all that talent, she still works harder than anybody that I know. You couldn't ask for more out of a magician. I am sensing a shift into Hyper Fangirl Drive. I love the unique way that she does her tricks and how she charms everyone. I especially love her magic painting trick, which is both cool and comical. The first time I saw her trick, I was so impressed with me. We got to show so far. I saw Scout and yeah, she's awesome. And that's why I think Trucy is top class. A real first-rate magician. I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now. Oh, was I talking so much? I'm so sorry. I better be careful about when and how I ask her about Trucy. Anyway, that's why I'll do anything at all to help Trucy. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you just have to prove her innocence. Don't worry, I plan to do just that. I wish Trucy could see that. She has people like Bonny in her corner rooting for her. The show. You were in the magic show, right? That's right. I take it you saw my teleportation trick. Yes, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye. I admit, it was pretty amazing. I have no idea how you transported yourself over such a distance in just a split second. It must be so fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks so cool. It's like a superpower or something. Yeah? My trick is turning some heads in the magic world right now. They're calling it new miraculous magic. Some even say it's the real deal. Real magic, huh? I know there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real. I just had to figure that trick out. I want to do it myself. Oh, you'll never figure it out. I always perform it perfectly. Ah! This feeling. Looks to me like Bonny is hiding something. It's probably the last thing, right? This is the one thing I hate about this thing. Is I want her to stop talking so I can look around. I wonder, does this work if you just press it like this? Like, I need to speed up past the parts that don't help. Aha! Knew there had to be something to do with the hand. Oh, look at the cute little eyes up there. Gotcha! I just figured there had to be something with the hand and the hat, the way she was holding that. Bonny, when you said you performed it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your hat a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Oh! Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time? Of course. I definitely got that part right. What do you mean, that part? Oops. Wait a minute. Are you saying that you picked the wrong career? Didn't switch the swords? Messed up her escape? Didn't switch the swords? I'm gonna do the other ones first because it's fun. Does that mean you ever regret ever choosing to become a magician? Is that why you perform your job with such a forced smile on your face? Is it to hide your true feelings of regret? Wow, Apollo, that's harsh. What? Do you feel like you made a mistake in your choice of career? I mean, that is absolutely harsh as heck. Like, seriously, dude. How can you even say that to me? I became a magician because I looked up to Trucy and wanted to be like her. I'll never regret that decision. Aw. I will admit, I do like her despite the fact that she's probably the one who did it. Just saying. That's my early prediction. No? Are you sure? Maybe you're the one in the long line of work, Mr. Lawyer. Ouch! So I made one mistake. Look, if what you messed up wasn't the teleportation trick, then you messed up her escape? You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly. But what about Trucy's escape trick after that? Did you make some kind of mistake during that? Oh, well. Well, did you? You see. Did you or didn't you? I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, this was... dang it. I hate it when I choose the right answer by mistake. I made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. I'm sorry, I lied. Whew, I feel like I pulled off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her. The show. So you made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. Yes, I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see. But I made a huge goof. So, did Trucy explain to you how the escape trick works? Yes, she knew we needed to know for our investigation, so she shared the secret. Let's see. After Trucy escaped from the coffin down into the Understage passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop up on the stage through a trapdoor. I was operating Mr. Hat at the time, but I flipped up where I was supposed to have him stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin, but I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident. That matches up with what we saw during the show. Why is that important? Huh, but then doesn't that mean... Trucy would have ended up popping on the side opposite to Mr. Hot. Yes, she would have, if she hadn't done some quick thinking on her feet. She managed to pop up on the right side of the coffin for me. So the audience never even knew that I made a mistake has been made. How? Way to go, Trucy. But my mistake caused her so much trouble. I think I'm gonna ask Trucy about this later too. So because that mistake, maybe that messed up the sword change. Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the Understage passage. Would that be alright? Oh, yes, by all means. Anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you. Hey, there you are. You got a minute? Who is this? Oh, this guy again. Oh, Mr. Retinz. Yes, of course. Not you, Bonny. Liars. They're the ones that I want to see. He's got a coffee mug that says Bonny's Coffee. But it's not Bonny. It's... Okay. This guy's a sleazebag. You got business with us? I hear you two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yes, that's right. This is for you then. Hang loose, baby! Performance contract. A contract between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party? If through the fault of the second party, the show must be canceled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party? What? The $3 million? Yeah, that's more like. That shocked reaction, that dopey expression. You'd make a great comedian. Really? I know. Put you on my show. Look at one of those cartoon anvils to just fall on your head. Wait a minute. Is this from one of those hidden camera pink shows? Ah, you wish. It's an official contract. See for yourselves. Any of the lawyers, after all, you should know when you see one, right? That's a really cool signature. I like what she did with the Y and the G. He's right, it's all signed and everything. You better make sure your agency pays for Trucy husband. In full. Are you kidding me? Why, anything agency doesn't have that kind of money? Well then, I guess you're gonna have to go, fishing for some. Well, I can see it now. Craziest catch, legend of the seasick lawyers. Fishing on the high seas? No thanks. I can't even swim. This guy is such a piece of... Objection. What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this? Hey now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got a signature on it, you see? Arg. Arg! Click, huh? My boys, I gotta see this stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post. I'm getting responses already. It's gonna go viral. No! How could he? Bye-bye, reputation. Contract edit court record. A contract signed by Trucy herself. It details liability for compensation. Hey, you ain't seen nothing yet, baby! I'm gonna drive your Gramarye and everybody associated with it into the ground. Serves you right. You're getting involved with the Gramarys. What's this grudge you have against the Gramarys, anyway? Huh? What you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, champ. Come on, Bonny. Yeah, more filming to do. Alright, he just went up way high on the sus meter because he's gonna economically be advantaged by Trucy being guilty. Additionally, even if he doesn't get the money, he ruins the reputation of the Gramarys, which obviously he hates. So there's a motive there. He hates them for some reason, and he wants to destroy them. Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. I don't want her to be guilty. I like Bonny. I hope she's not guilty. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the Understage passage for you later. Later, liars. Hang loose, baby! Why would Trucy sign a contract like this? And why did all of this have to happen when Mr. Wright sat here? We'll have to come back for the Understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story. Good thinking. We can't let you hit the high seas just yet. There must be something that we can do. We can't let the ratings Raja get his way. I want to read this. Article 1. The first party will pay all expenses for the magic show. The second party will confer all program broadcasting rights to the first party. Article 2. If through the fault of the second party the show must be cancelled or in part be full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party. I wonder, did she actually sign this? Or is the signature forged? Only one way to find out. April 27th, Detention Center. Visitors room. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Wow, that didn't mean my handguns disappear. How did you do that? She's doing magic tricks for the guard? Now, should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard? Can you do that? Oh, yes, please. This is so exciting. Oh, this guy's actually alive. I never knew that. I always thought he was just a dead man who's been, like, stuffed and is guarding a door. We should probably stop her before there's another incident. It's Trucy. Oh, hi, Polly. Hi, Athena. We, have some more questions for you. Judging by the look on your faces, it must be about something big. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky. Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for, too. Here you go, Trucy. Here's your notebook back. Oh, great. Thank you very much. So, what's written in there anyway? It looks like it's full of secrets or something. Well, that's because it is. It was originally my granddaddy magnified Gramarye's notebook. He used it like a diary, and is a place to jot down ideas for new magic tricks. Some of which only members of Troop Gramarye have ever laid eyes on. Wow, this notebook is a really big deal then. Yes, that's why it's always kept under lock and key. I bet the magician would do just about anything to get their hands on that notebook. And we find it mixed in with Mr. Reyes' belongings. Could he really have been trying to steal it? The Troop Gramarye Creed is also written inside. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. And that creed was passed down to me from my daddy Has his daddy passed it down to him? It's true that Trucy always keeps a smile on her face. I guess it's due in part to her family creed. Grammary notebook updated in the court record. The true Grammary creed, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, is written inside. Trucy, I want to talk to you about where we found this notebook. The contract. Trucy, do you remember this contract? Yes, I signed it before I went on stage. Right before you went on stage? And besides, aren't you 17? She is. Okay, I don't know if this is a Japanese thing, but I'm pretty sure in America, a 17-year-old can't sign a contract like this because she'd be considered a minor and therefore ineligible for being held to the terms of the contract, right? What about this liability for compensation article here? Liability for compensation? What are you talking about? Let me see that. What? The $3 million? Just as I suspected, she didn't know about that part. I've never seen this article. And I read the whole contract from top to bottom. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think you'd miss such a big thing. But yet, there's your signature, so what's going on? Maybe there was some kind of trick involved? You know, like when I signed it? In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot? And I'm willing to bet that the ratings Raja is the one behind it. Bonny's mistake. Bonny told us about the mistake she made on stage. Oh, you mean with where Mr. has been placed? Even I was at loss about what to do for a second there. So how did you fix the problem? Well, I was down in the Understage passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell you. After I escaped from the coffin and went down into the Understage passage, I got a signal from Bonny saying she'd make a mistake with Mr. Hat's positioning. No joke, I was freaking out. And after all, I had to be back up on stage in a few short minutes. Magical girl Trucy Wright has faced with an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Trucy in Grammary Land? And then what happened? Dina's totally hooked. Well, I was supposed to go back up the stage to trapdoor number 1 on the left. Using a platform that can be raised and lowered called a stage lift. There was a stage lift ready and waiting in the lowered position under trapdoor number 1. But Mr. Hat had been placed on the right above trapdoor number 2 by mistake. There was already another stage lift under trapdoor number 2, but it was in the raised position since we hadn't planned on using it. Okay, so how did you get back up onto the stage then? Why, through brute strength. What, really? I couldn't lower stage lift number 2 by myself, so I pushed it back and out of the way. And with that one in. Clever girl, she did this all within a matter of moments too. That's really quick thinking. Then I moved the lowered stage lift number 1 into place under trapdoor number 2. That's a cool picture. Why does it have to be so high up on the screen? If she was low on the screen, we'll load use this thumbnail. She's too high up. It makes it hard to make a thumbnail out of it. Erg, this thing is heavy. I wish I could have moved it with magic. Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The Understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers. I can see why it's called the Abyss. I never knew it could take so much out of you. That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes. Wow, I learned so much just now. Trucy, have you told anyone? Trucy, have you told anyone else about this? Nope, nobody. This sounds like some critical information. I'd better make a note of it. Trucy's statement added to the court record. Trucy moved to the stage lift to recover for Bonny's mistake. She told no one about this. What the notebook was. We found this notebook, but it was mixed in with Mr. Reyes' belongings. What? Do you think he might have been trying to steal it? No way! I can't believe it! The great Mr. Reyes would never do such a thing. But would it be so far-fetched if he was after Troupe Grammarie's secret tricks? It makes for a pretty compelling motive to take the notebook. In any case, we better focus on doing something about this contract for now. Trucy signed it in her dressing room, right? Oh, Trucy signed it in her dressing room, right? Then we better do a little more investigating there. I'm so sorry to put the two of you through all of this. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. If you need me to, I'll be willing to take drastic measures. With my magic. You're not planning on pulling some magical money out of there, are you? No, my magic pennies are much better at making things disappear than appear. Okay, that's not helpful. Do I want to know what she's planning to make disappear? Apollo, we have to do something, anything to fix this. I agree. Let's check out the dressing room again for starters. Okay, and we should finally check out that understage passage too. The abyss? Then you'll have to go through the backstage area. Be careful down there. Alright, dressing room. April 27th, Penrose Theater, dressing room. Okay, this is where Trucy signed that contract. Right, and there must have been some kind of a trick that was used when she signed it. The question is, what kind of trick and how was it done? Is it some kind of object or tool was used? There still may be a trace of it somewhere. Like with the pen or the paper. Well, it's time to find the secret to that trick. Of gits, let's do this. That's all the same so far. That's new. And that looks like the only thing that is new. Huh? Hey, take a look at this clipboard. Could you sign this, please, ma'am? Sure thing. Just this one sheet in the clipboard, right? This is also why, my friends, you never sign something without reading it. Although she probably was tricked anyway, so it wouldn't have helped, right? Isn't this the clipboard Trucy used when she signed the contract? I think you're right. Let's give it the once over. Okay, maybe I still have the voice on that. I wonder if this clipboard has one of those things. Like, you know, when you have a checkbook and you sign the checkbook and it bleeds through to the next page. I wonder if this thing can bleed through. So she signs one thing. But in actuality, she's actually signing two things. Let's try opening the folder. The screw won't budge. I don't even think the crazy strength for budget. Crazy strength? What kind of thing is that to say to a delicate young lady? I don't see you denying it either. Hidden compartment underneath this? This part here holds papers in place. Could this clip have something to do with how they couldn't her? Ow! It bit me! Only you could get hurt by a clipboard, Athena. It's just a screw. That observation will get you any laughs. What? Do I have to make with the funny all the time? It looks like a screw. I guess that means this clipboard can be taken apart. But I can't lose this one without a screwdriver. But yet, all the other screws are one-lined. This one's two. Hey, this screw is different from the others. Not only that, but I think it's loose. Look, I can move it. Are you sure you should be fooling with it like that, Apollo? Whoa, it came right out. See, I tried to tell you, but would you listen? No. Hey, take a look through the hole, Athena. I think there's something back there. Oh, wow, you're right. What is it? Seems like it's got room for another page back there. Hey, look, the black pan's loose. I think I take it off. Got it. You're just picking things left and right today, aren't you? Oh, look, there's something inside. What is this black sheet of? I want to say paper? Oh, I know, it's carbon paper. You put it between two pieces of paper and it copies what you write onto the bottom one. Aha, see? That's what I didn't know the word carbon paper, but that's exactly what I was talking about. I feel so smart when I figure something out 2 minutes before the game tells me. So when Trucy signed the contract, there was actually another contract underneath. And her signature on the top contract got copied into the hidden contract. So that's how Trucy was conned. This is that ratings Raja doing it, I just know it. How dare he? You gotta hand it to him though. It could have been easy for Trucy. That girl's no slouch. Yeah, but she was distracted. I bet we can use this clipboard as evidence if we ever take this to trial. The clipboard adds to the court record. Alright, backstage time? April 27th, Penrose Theater. Stage. Let's see, we should be able to get to the understage passage from backstage. Hopefully Bonny unlocked the door for us, just like she said she would. Back to the backstage. The door's unlocked. Thank you, Bonny. Well, Athena, here we go. One and two and a rat. Okay. I'm gonna make it big someday too. Just you wait and see. And there's a sword. And a hat. The #1 position's there. So everything is exactly like we should be, right? April 27th, Penrose Theater, Understage. It sure is dark and dusty down here. The Abyss, the magical underworld. And look, there's a denizen of the Abyss now. A fearsome beast with long sharp fangs, ready to prey upon its unsuspecting souls. Huh? What do you— oh, you mean that tiny little rat over there? It's not a cockroach, it's okay. No, I mean that fearsome beast over there. I take it don't like hornets. I'm gonna make it big someday too, just you wait and see. What's that all about? My guess is, it's the soulful cry of some poor assistant made a toll here in the darkness. And who would know about the soulful cry of the bitter assistant than you, right? Hey! You really understand the righteous feelings of despair and frustration. Sadly, yes. Yes, I do. You really should scribble on the walls, you know, Apollo. It wasn't me! Look at all these pops. Hey, there's something in this hat. A dove? Cards? A juice box and some snacks. Looks like somebody planned to have a little treat in the middle of the show. This sword is the same exact design as the murder weapon. Wait, what's this? Hiya! Ow! What are you doing? That hurts! I think I'm bleeding out! Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It's only rubber. Huh? Hey, you're right. So this must be the sword Trucy used during the trick. After the incident, somebody must have switched the rubber sword with the real one on stage. And maybe that's when they bought the rubber sword here. Source then added to the court record. Contains a rubber sword. Trucy says she swapped in for the trick. What's this glowy stuff? Oh, it's glow-in-the-dark tape. Hey, this must be what I saw through that secret door in the bottom of the coffin. But who put it here and why? It's probably a marker of some sort since it's so dark down here. Sounds about right. Maybe it's meant to mark which ladder to climb. This ladder goes up to the ceiling. I wonder what's just above. Apollo? Alright, fine. I'll climb the ladder. Why does it always have to be ladders? Oh, it could be step ladders. Pretty sure this is a step ladder. Huh? Where am I? It's pitch black. And cramped, too. You know what I think? I think you're in that coffin we saw backstage. So that's where the ladder leads. But I still don't get what the coffin was for. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. It looks like the crank lowers the platform. But Trucy said it's impossible for one person to do it alone. That sounds like a challenge. Now I want to try it. It's probably just broken. Or you could just take people at the word. If I'm reading this room right, this must be the stage lift Trucy moved during the show. Originally, it was there where stage lift 1 is now. Stage lift number 2. The stage lift Trucy had to move out of the way during the show since it was already all the way up. This ladder goes up to the ceiling, so I guess it leads to one of the trapdoors on stage. Trucy must use this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Why don't you climb up there and see if I'm correct? It's not so high, you'll be fine, right? Huh? Why me? You'd make a young lady wearing a skirt climb a ladder. Fine, I'm going. Arg, the lights and burns! Wow. Ow! Are you alright? I can now confirm that the ladder does indeed lead up to the stage. Well, that tasty bit of info was definitely worth risking life and limb for. Well done. It's the stage lift for getting up to the stage. Trucy moved this one here. I guess it used to be where that yellow tape is. How in the world did she manage to move that huge thing? It couldn't have been easy for her. She's pretty petite. But I bet it'd be easy for you. Just what are you implying? That's it, chump. You're looking up microaggressions later. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide. Huh? Ow! Quit shoving! Hurry up and get down here. Ow! My arm doesn't bend that way! What the heck, Athena? Shh! Look! It's so much work pretending to be cute and sweet. Isn't that Bonny? Hey, Bonny, wait for me. And the ratings, Raja? What do we have to hide for, Athena? Because I heard something funny. There was something off in the voices. Oh, right. Athena's super sensitive hearing. Those lawyers are poking around, trying to stir up trouble. Should I be worried? Hey, relax. I didn't see any of the police. I don't see anything to them either. You better not, or you're gonna get it. Pow! Right in the kisser. Ugh, she's angry. What the? It's just me and this Bonny seem kinda different from before. Apollo, shh. I'm sick and tired of this whole investigation. All I want is Trucy's head on a platter. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that she would hate Trucy, and if she is the one who actually did it, well, then it would make more sense that she hates Trucy. You remember all the stuff I said earlier about I'm starting to like her? Yeah, we're past that. She's suspicious again. She's suspect number uno. Hey, leave anything to me, babe! Don't forget the power of mass media. TV can accomplish anything. I'll make sure Trucy gets much worse than a guilty verdict. Huh, I can't wait to see that girl crying and begging for mercy. Yeah, you really hate Trucy, don't you, Bonny? imagine? She thinks he's all that! So, this is exactly what that sniveling little brat deserves. Hey, what the heck? If you mess this up, you're gonna really be sorry. You hear me? I'll crush you flat. Like a cockroach under my foot. Oh, you cute little thing. Oh my god. So adorable when you're throwing a fit. Ow, ow, my foot. Can't you take a joke? Come on, grab my things. We're leaving. Aw, lead the hippity hopping way, my little bun bun. Okay. Yep. Yep, all the dots. Agreed. What was that absolutely revolting scene all about? I guess the entertainment industry attacks all kind of eccentrics. But that conversation, it sets off every red flag in the book. You said it. I smell plot with the capital P-U. Okay. Retinz claims it was at the TV station at the time of the incident. And we saw Bonny on stage ourselves. Hey, Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we pay Take TV a visit? We can, like, check up on the raiding Raj's alibi while we're there. Sounds like a plan. Alright, well, we're gonna do that in the next episode, my friends. I love you a lot. Thank you for everything. Just blown away by you all. The #1 YouTube comedian, all YouTube you are. Never forget how important you are, how much you matter. Just how incredible you are. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that thumb up and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazingly awesome day. Until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.